Welcome, my name is Aidan, the Cereal Scholar, bringing you cereal reviews, cereal news and everything going on in the cereal world. I'm letting you know what's hot on the shelves and what to get in your cupboards. Today I'm going to be reviewing Shreddies strawberries and cream flavour. This video follows on from firstly the first ever review I did on the channel, which was the original Shreddies, but also my most recent, which was the cocoa caramel variant. I think the original Shreddies is a brilliant cereal and a cupboard staple. The cocoa caramel, however, I found to be a little underwhelming. I felt that it didn't deliver at all on the flavour it was advertising. The sweetness did not match the sugar levels, and I really struggled to distinguish it from the standard chocolate Shreddies. So getting into a bit of background info, it's 4 layers of whole grain wheat weaved into square lattices. It was first produced in Canada in 1939 and later came to the UK in 1953. Shreddies is currently manufactured in the UK by Nestle. And this variant of Shreddies is currently on a limited edition run alongside the cocoa caramel Shreddies, which I reviewed previously. This review is obviously very apt following the 2022 Wimbledon Championships, so I'd like to wish my congratulations to all competing and everyone who walked away with a victory. Obviously everything that I said about box design in the cocoa caramel review can again be said here. It's certainly inferior to the older design. There is no intrigue at all. It's just a completely bland and uninteresting design in my opinion. I think the giant Shreddy on the front of the box is just too bulky and clashes with these 2D simple graphics of strawberries around the side here. I think the Shreddies logo is just particularly bland. A very boring font, it's just aligned very centrally. Other than the nice shade of pink on the box, nothing about the Shreddies box really jumps out at me anymore, unfortunately. On the back and sides of the box, it's all the same information as on the cocoa caramel box. On this first side here, it says, on your side, never soggy, 4 hefty layers of wheat, bite off milk, not flaky, tough squares of fibre, iron and B vitamins, substance over style, the strength of a diamond in a square. On the other side, whole grain, #1 ingredient. This product is 83% whole grain, high in fibre, no artificial colours or flavours. Learn more about whole grains at this QR code here. Obviously really nice to get some insights on how the cereal is manufactured here and some information on the ingredients that go into it. Turning to the back of the box, you want whole grains, we got fibre, iron and B-vits too, because this breakfast cereal is a great one. We've got 4 Shreddies acting as bullet points here, and 1 word from each of these sentences, bold and enlarged. You got this one. Taking a look at the nutritional information, per 40 gram serving, there are 0.6 grams of fats, 0.1 gram of saturates, 9.5 grams of sugars, and 0.25 grams of salt. In regards to quantities here, it's not too dissimilar at all to the cocoa caramel Shreddies. Nothing to worry about, I'd say, with the fats and the saturates, but the salt is starting to creep up, and the sugar figure is absolutely soaring. Compared to the original Shreddies, all these figures have definitely taken quite the jump, so along with the cocoa caramel variant, I'd say this box is more on the treat side of Shreddies' roster. Time to crack it open. Bag, just about as full as the cocoa caramel. I'd say about 2/3 there, so a little bit disappointing, but that's sort of what you get nowadays. To hand, I have one of the pieces of cereal here. It's certainly a very firm piece of cereal, and it's got a nice frosted coat to it as well. Another thing I've picked up on as well is a very strong strawberry scent that was released when I opened the bag, which is obviously very enticing. Here I have one of the strawberries and cream Shreddies in more detail for you. Time to try it dry. Got a good crunch. A very strong strawberry flavour almost immediately present there as well. Time to pour a bowl. I'm going to be using Oatly for my cereal today, my personal favourite product of its kind. Very nutritional, environmentally friendly and absolutely delicious. So, I've had my bowl, and now it's time to lay down some thoughts. From the get-go, I was delighted with this cereal. The flavour is immediately present, and really quite unique too. I think they nailed the strawberries and cream flavour, and there's a lovely balance between the two. With a bit of milk absorption, there's a great soft crunch on the outer layer, which reveals a firmer crunch within. Quite swiftly, however, though, it took a wrong turn. It came to my realisation that after a little bit of sogging, the flavour was not held amazingly at all. After only a short time in the milk, that sweetness and unique flavour unfortunately dissipated. Because of this, the sweetness that I'd hoped for across the duration of the bowl certainly wasn't fulfilled. And after this sweetness and flavouring had dispersed, it sadly wasn't really recognisable in the milk either. Towards the end of my bowl, I found the sogging to be quite disappointing. They were starting to taste really quite plain and a little too mushy for my liking. At first, I thought this cereal was delicious and certainly unique, but unfortunately it only delivered on my expectations for a split second. After the flavours and sweetness were lost, it didn't by any means taste poor, but it was just that element of disappointment to get through. I'm feeling 6 bowls out of 10. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of Shreddies, strawberries and cream down below. I'd love to hear what cereals you like and what I should review next. As always, I've been the Cereal Scholar. Goodbye.